Hey folks, awesome to have you guys back again. Keep going and keep getting onto all these videos. Today we're going to be looking at what your money picture looks like, because you've got to kind of figure out where you're at before you can kind of move forward, right? So we're really blessed to be able to have Paul here. Thank you again for coming along. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we're going to help you put together your money picture. Cool? Let's do it. Hey folks, and so we're back, and I'm back with my superhero Paul here, financial mentor here at the Salvation Army. And so we're going to be looking at your money picture. Now, don't despair. We know that some pictures might not be quite as, pretty to look at, but that's okay. A picture's a picture, and like they say, it paints 1,000 words. So this will be able to figure out, now that you've kind of hopefully figured out what your money style is and been really honest about that, your money challenges. It's time to get a really good picture of where things are currently at. Okay, so again, don't be ma. Paul here has seen it all, and so don't be afraid. So, Paul, I guess one of the best things to kind of figure out is like, how do you know what's coming in and what's going out, and what's the best? I don't know, what's the best tool to be able to use to kind of find this info?
Right. Well, everyone's got bank accounts, so that's the first step, is to have a look at your bank account. You can get your bank to send it to you on email, and it can be in a sheet form so that you can analyze the information. But you usually get your bank statements, and then I would suggest you go to a financial mentor, and he or she's got all the tools to really break it down into a really condensed, easy to understand budget.
Yeah. Which is really cool. And remember, budget's not a bad word. It is not a dirty word around here. It's a great word. It's a way to be able to see what's coming in and see what's going out, and making sure those timings
Correct.
kind of match. So you'll see here on the screen, we've got what comes in. And again, if you go to page 8 of your workbook, because not everyone's doing the whole online thing. I prefer paper, because then I can scribble and make notes on it. But page 8 on your workbook, you'll notice there that there's a column there for your ins and your outs. And so you'll notice here that the outs, you've got your debt repayments, you've got your food, but the timing's really different on those. So
That's right.
Paul here, if you're not good with math, and it's okay, I wasn't either. Paul probably really was, because he works numbers really fast in his head, whereas you guys have got like programs and stuff to be able to.
So we've got tools that we can plug all the figures in, and it spits out a list of income and expenses in various time periods. We can do it on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, or even a yearly basis. You can have a look over a year what you're spending.
Wow.
And that's a good thing to actually have a look at.
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
you're spending in a year. You might be spending $30 a week on smokes,
Yeah.
but that's $1,500 a year. When you see it,
Man, 1,500.
$1,500.
You can buy a pretty okayish dodgy car, maybe. Not that
You can go
you
for
should.
a trip to Australia with that.
Well, yes, you
Yeah,
can go
you
see
know.
Mum in Sydney, because that was our money dream. So, because what you'll notice here on this slide is that the wages come in as a month, but your food bill is weekly. The car might be week, and so sometimes when you're doing this, you'll be like going, "Oh man, I've got heaps of money at the end of the month." But actually, you've got to be able to do that so that it kind of starts to look like this one, where if it's in a month, then all your outs are done in a month, and you guys have got programs to kind of work that out.
We'll work that out. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, why wouldn't you come? Why wouldn't you come and see a financial mentor?
It's all free.
It is. It is.
All free. We're
free. It's free, and they give you a cup of tea. Well,
they do.
Yeah. Well, we've had a cup of tea, cup of soup. There you go. So not just the skills of financial mentor, but also just being able to kind of get an honest picture of where you're at, right? And so these guys, like we've said before, you guys have seen it all. There's there's a way forward on this.
Don't be afraid of taking this first step. It's this first step and then when you get to have a look at your budget, you realize it's not so bad at all.
Yeah.
So just take that step. Come and see us. Let's do it.
And if your picture is bad, then you can kind of make it pretty again. And these guys will help you color in the lines. So that's a wrap from us, and we'll be back with the next step.